I'm Rabbi Bonnie Margulis. I'm the Executive Director of Wisconsin Faith Voices for Justice. Our nation is at a crossroads. The war in Ukraine has taken all of our attention, but other vital issues remain with us. Democracy is under attack as never before. Climate change threatens our very planet, and still there seems to be no political will to do anything about it. Inequality is greater than at almost any other time in our history, and the insidious ideology of white Christian nationalism has reached into the highest ranks of our society. Just in the last few days, we've seen the spouse of a Supreme Court justice invoking Jesus' name as justification for attempting to overturn the election, and a senator grilled a Supreme Court nominee on her faith. For those of us who are part of a religious minority, these events are chilling. Jewish prophetic tradition proclaims the moral imperative to speak truth to power. As people of faith, we are all called upon to stand up against the forces of racism, white supremacy, and religious nationalism that seek to deny basic human rights to communities of color, to suppress our right to vote, and to institutionalize one narrow faith belief into national policy. It is our responsibility to speak out for justice, for compassion, for freedom, to proclaim loudly and publicly our deep faith commitments to racial and gender equity, to voting rights for all, to justice for our immigrant siblings, to an end to policies that conspire to keep communities in poverty. Let us all commit today to work together to create that beloved community of Dr. Martin Luther King's vision, the beloved community we all want to see. In the words of Dr. King, in his final speech, let us rise up tonight with a greater readiness. Let us stand with a greater determination. And let us move in these powerful days, these days of challenge, to make America what it ought to be. Now I'm privileged to introduce to you Reverend Dr. Liz Theoharis, the co-lead of the National Poor People's Campaign.